All right. Now this video log is for me and everyone else out there who sees the truth and feels powerless to do anything about it. We do have the power. I have to stop scratching my eye. We do have the power to fight back. Yeah. But realizing this power is not always obvious and easy to do. The reason I say we have the power is that we are the present, and what we do makes the future. So if you consider the future, then you have hindsight. So in future, I will look back at this video, and the words in this video will help me cope with that time then. Now, the topic of today's video is basically, I'm going to touch on the Hippocratic Oath and how that has been broken. The promise made by Hippocrates no longer holds true. And also secret societies that, how should I put it, that require our women to well, essentially attack us in our own homes. So the women that we have, in my experience, when looked at subjectively, it can be said that they're behaving as if they're part of a secretive organization that requires them to attack us, to actually attack us with mind control techniques. Now, when you read your male health or men's health issues, yeah, you will know that as a man, the best way to stay healthy is to ejaculate regularly. If you have been ejaculating regularly, you don't even need to go and check your prostate and things like that. As long as you ejaculate regularly, you can avoid prostate cancer and all the other diseases that come from erectile dysfunction, as long as you ejaculate regularly. Now, when you have a woman that gets you to fall in love with her, then stops having sex with you, then threatens to leave you if you masturbate, yeah, then you stop having sex with her, you stop masturbating, you stop ejaculating, then you get prostate cancer. Who have you got to blame? Hmm? For me, in the future, if you're with a woman that has stopped having sex with you and is threatening to leave you if you masturbate, leave her now. You're gonna get prostate cancer and you will only have yourself to blame. If you're always looking at her and every time you're thinking about ejaculating, she makes some negative face or she does some kind of neuro-linguistic programming ritual, custom, or sign, yeah, she's part of a secretive organization that's designed to make sure you catch that disease, that you get dysfunction in your reproductive system. Okay? Message to self. So the second issue I wanted to touch on is the way the Hippocratic oath is being violated or broken. Now, when you look at the way that oath came about, they were in Egypt. They learned those techniques from sorcerers. Now, the difference between a sacrifice and an offering is sound. If you switch the sound off and you look at a priest making an offering, a burnt offering where they kill a cow or a lamb, and then they offer it to their god, yeah, and you watch another video of a sorcerer or a voodoo priest killing a goat or a chicken and offering it to their demons. If you switch off the sound, the activity is the same. It's the same act. An animal is cut and slaughtered and burnt up. Yeah, the only difference is sound. That's how the Hippocratic Oath came about. It's the sound. So they looked at Egyptian masons and priests, yeah, that used to cut out livers, kidneys, and offer it to their gods. And they said, right, we're going to cut out livers and kidneys, but not to offer to God, but to save people. We'll never perform surgery on a human being to harm them. We'll never harm them with our techniques. Whereas a sorcerer will have no problems making you think that your liver is hurting so that they can remove it and offer it to their god. But when they are requiring our women to do just that, to give us diseases so that they can do research, you should never have to give anybody a disease for any reason, to do research, to make an offering to a demon, to make an offering to a god. These are just excuses. Yeah, we need to give you a disease so that we can study it. That's you promise never to give anybody no disease. Yeah, that's what the priests, those masons and sorcerers, that's what they were doing. Yeah, we're gonna make your liver feel ill. Yeah, so that we can sacrifice to our God, so that He can give us a good harvest. Yeah, you promise not to apply that reasoning. That's the difference between the Hippocratic Oath and sorcery. But if you now applying that reasoning, what's the difference between modern medicine and that alternative medicine, which is sorcery, witchcraft, and voodoo? There's no difference. The only difference was the sound, but now the sound is starting to sound the same. The sound is the same now. Yeah, you're coming up with reasons to give people diseases, to remove their organs. Yeah, it's the same sound now. The sound used to be different. It used to be a positive sound, but now it sounds just the same. Yeah. Now, the techniques that are being applied by modern medicine work, but the sound, the intent, yeah, the intent is what's reduced my confidence level. The intent, yeah, if they're starting to deliberately give us diseases, yeah, then the intent is different now. The confidence level is going down, yeah. So if you're with a woman, you read your male health issues and magazines and learn what you need to do with your body to maintain a good health. If your woman is opposing the things you need to do to maintain a good health for your body, leave her now. Yeah, she's part of a secret organization, yeah, that's designed to give you diseases for whatever reason it is. There shouldn't be any reason. Yeah, out.